I hate that my veins bulge out. It's got these hands that look like an alien.
Meagan is 26-year-old anorexic. Her health is really in peril.
You feel bloated right now?
Yes.
Stand up and let me see this bloat. Honey.
It feels very tight right here.
I felt like I was sitting in the presence of someone that was dying.
I'm 5'5", and I believe I'm 70 pounds. This is the lowest that I've weighed. I don't know what was so bad that made me want to change everything, because I used to have so much and now I just don't have anything. I'll see this and I'm like, yeah, I guess it's not normal. You know, I see a rib cage. I see a thin girl, but I feel like I'm bloated right now. Like my stomach is a lot tighter and puffier.
Meagan has been to the hospital 3 times because of anorexia. I cannot even count how many doctors we've gone to. We've seen at least a half a dozen.
Not a day goes by that I don't pray. I'm not preoccupied with thinking about her and what we can do to help her.
I went through all of high school being the girl whose sister has an eating disorder. And after I graduated college, I moved back for the summer, and now it's just like in my face again. I don't want to be involved anymore. I just don't want to be a part of it.
My day starts and I have to run every single day. I guess it's like 2.5 miles, 3 miles. I feel like this is a chance to cleanse myself by running. If I can't do that, then I just feel completely disgusting.
Tell me what you've had to eat today.
A few gummy lifesavers. And I drink a lot of juice.
She eats bread, pita. Meagan lives on condiments. We have an assortment of mustard here. We have 3 containers of ketchup down here because that's another big part of her diet.
I can't eat this. I'm not going to be able to finish this at all. I'm sorry. And I'm going to go throw up everything that I ate anyway.
Everything?
Yes, because I don't want it in me. I feel like contaminated. She eats mustard and bread at like 4 a.m. So you're sequestered to your bedroom after about 10 p.m. She eats a whole downstairs to herself at night. If you want a glass of water, you can't get one. If you are hungry, you can't get anything to eat. She flips out if you come downstairs. Mom! I'm so no for real.
I won't eat all day and then I'll be famished by the time everyone goes to bed. Then I will make myself something to eat. I am dependent on laxatives. I take a ridiculous amount of them, 9 to 14 a day. These are diet pills that I take. I'm pretty good now. I only take 3 diet pills a day.
I can't even imagine what her internal organs must look like. I'm just so worried that so much damage has been done.
At any given moment, her organs could shut down.
I just really want to get better. I don't want to have this eating disorder in my life anymore. I don't want it taking over my life. I'm willing to do anything.
I'm gonna weigh you, but you don't want to know what it is.
No, I'm not gonna look at it.
Okay. I won't tell you.
I just saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
It's more than it was like when I saw it last.
You weighed 70 pounds and you saw it, it said 73.
I haven't done anything to add that weight, so why is it more? And that's what freaks me out. It's like my body is just gaining weight, but like, is it just gonna keep doing that? It's just gonna keep gaining weight?
How do you think you look today?
I know I look really skinny.
Do you now, again, this is truth test.
Yeah,
I said,
know.
how do you think you look? Not how you think I think you look. How do you think you look?
I know I look really skinny. I know I look like somebody that needs to go get help. But there was like a couple shots on that video thing where I thought, well, it actually looks pretty good.
How many times do you throw up every day?
I try to only do it at one big time at like night after everyone will go to sleep and I don't have my privacy. I'll eat and I'll eat knowing that I'm gonna throw up and I'll.
And what will you binge on at night when you know you're going to be able to throw it up?
Like, I like sandwiches. I'll make myself a sandwich, make myself a bagel, like a salad, a big salad that has a lot of stuff in it. Stuff that I enjoy to eat. But having anything in me is hard to deal with and just let it do what it's supposed to do because I don't feel like it will. I feel like it's never gonna, I'm not gonna process it, like my body's forgot how to take care of itself, so I have to use the laxatives to help me, or I have to throw it all up, because if there is food in me, it's just gonna it's gonna make me feel even more bloated and stuffed and like polluted that, I don't know, I just wanna be able to eat and have it do what it's supposed to do. I can't do that on my own. I don't trust my body.
So if you eat and the food stays with you, you don't throw it up or get it out with a laxative, you just feel like it's poison. It's
Yeah. I'll feel so stressed out, physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. And I get really stressed out. Like if we go somewhere and we have to eat and I have to like eat, I'll like nibble on like a salad or something like ridiculously small. But even that amount will like, I'll be sitting at the table, everyone will be talking casually, having a good time, and I'll be thinking like, oh my God, I just ate this,
Got to get it out.
Yeah, or I want to like walk around or do something to like get it going, like burnt or something, you know what I mean?
Why do you think this is her reality? Why do you think this is happening to her?
Part of me thinks that she never wanted to grow up. She wanted to stay a little girl. Part of me thinks that it's a competition between the two sisters for my attention and needing attention. I've tried to figure it out and I just can't figure it out.
You don't think that you're working to control this family and all the dynamics in it?
I'm not trying to.
You don't have a control issue?
I don't think that it's about that.
Let me ask you something. Before you came here today, did you or did you not call all of the treatment centers that you have seen on this show across time to see if any of them had plans for you to be admitted?
I was calling to see what they would be like because I didn't want to go to a place that was like where I was before for treatment.
So before you came here, you called all these treatment centers to find out what the scoop was. And did you ask them if they were planning on you being admitted? Because, I mean, I've obviously talked to all of these people. And you sought them all out and called them, right?
I called places. I called one, and she's like, oh, we haven't heard of anything about anybody being on the show. I was like, so I guess it came across that I was calling for that reason, but I was just really calling to see what I'd be allowed to bring and what I would be allowed, what the place was going to be like. I just wanted some reassurance that I knew where I would be going to.
It doesn't surprise you, does it?
Not really. The last place I had to go to, they cut me off of those completely, and they didn't care that for 3 months I couldn't use the bathroom at all. And can you imagine being fed a bunch of food that you can't throw up, and then you can't go to the bathroom for 3 months, and they didn't care? I just didn't want to be going to a place that was going to be like that.
So when you went to treatment, you wanted to set the rules. And if you went to treatment as a product of this show, you wanted to be sure that you got to do it the way you wanted to do it because that's worked so well for you so far.
No, I just wanted them to be compassionate about somebody that's suffering that hasn't gone to the bathroom in 3 months. Are you really gonna just let them suffer 3 months longer? Or are you gonna like take a different approach and say, okay, obviously she's addicted to laxatives. Maybe if we'd start cutting back one at a time, or giving you something that's not so much of a laxative, but something that's going to help you through this process as you're getting off of them.
Okay, does it seem odd to you that you're wanting to dictate the terms and conditions of your treatment? You're the patient, not the caregiver here.
I know. I just...
No, do you really? You say, I know, but. I don't think you've given me an honest answer yet.
It's a fear. It is. It's a fear of...
And you cope with the fear by trying to control what's going on.
Yeah.
Can she walk in the kitchen at 2 in the morning if you're in there eating?
I get so... Because I can't eat in front of people, and it's horrible. It does dictate it. You know, like I try to wait till like, you know, like 1 in the morning before I go and eat anything. But it's still like dictating, like if somebody wanted to come downstairs at 1 in the morning and I'm, you know, trying to eat something, I get so upset because...
So do y'all bend to that?
Yeah. No, I mean, I have. And it's really difficult because you'll be sound asleep and you'll hear the microwave beeping, you'll hear the doors shutting, you'll hear water running, food smells wake you up.
Do you try to give her a wide berth to avoid conflict?
Exactly.
Do you?
Yes and no. And sometimes if I'm just tired and don't want to talk to her, because sometimes I just come home and I really wish you wouldn't talk to me because I know you're gonna have a conversation and I don't know who I'm gonna get, like nasty you or sweet you. And that's hard. And so sometimes I just say okay and I like just go upstairs and don't bother her. And other times I get so angry and, you know, I definitely like get in a fight with her about it and just, you know, call her out on what she's doing. And then it just doesn't help the situation.
But we're making special rules to support this disease,
We are.
right?
Yeah.
You get yelled at for using the mustard, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
What is that about? I mean, what?
I don't know.
And you say you're being honest with me, but that you're not controlling and you're not demanding and you're not dictating what's going on here. I know better than that. You're insulting my intelligence and you are wasting my time. You either want to talk about this openly and honestly or you don't. You can sit there like poor pitiful Pearl saying, well, gee golly darn, I just want to ride to the gas station. Or you can acknowledge the fact that you and this disease are tyrannically dictating what's going on with this family. And you say, well, no, I don't actually do that. I don't buy it. This ain't my first rodeo, girl. I know what's going on here.
I think I must be so like messed up that I just don't realize that I am controlling like this. And that is probably the reality. I'm obviously out of touch with reality.
Parents, here's the deal. All of you at home, you may be in this situation and you may be one like it, but the question becomes, what do you do? I mean, seriously, what do you do if you're forced into a situation where, frankly, you don't have enough? You don't have enough to serve everybody. You don't have enough time, you don't have enough energy, and it seems like we reward bad behavior sometimes. And there's something I want you to understand that I understand. This isn't a diet gone bad. This isn't somebody that just decided, well, you know, I think I'll get attention to myself by not eating. This is a very serious mental illness. It is life-threatening. It's got the highest mortality rate. You're going to die if something doesn't happen. Now, you can tell yourself otherwise, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You need help, and you don't need to be laying down conditions about what that help's going to be.
I know, it's hard.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.